This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. If you have an emergency, please check in. Just jump in and tell us about it. Call 911 first, please. Information on this net, you can see us right now on the YouTube. You'll see, at least you see the screen of my analog meter. It shows my power out and your signal strength compared to others, and you'll be able to get a good in there. Put my call K4PEW into the search block of YouTube, and it'll bring up a premiere, and just click on that and just where you are and your relative location to the other. For let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, you can also go to 146415.net. You can also go to groups.io and put in MJSS. That's Mike and Juliet Sierra Sierra, standing for Mount Juliet Simplex Society, and sign up for the email system if you so desire. You don't have to. Also has on that site, on that page, the entire PM every Wednesday and Saturday night, which we've been doing 106th net and 2 meters. Tonight we're doing the net on 146.415 FM, of course, which is going to be followed by 144.240 upper sideband, and then 50.135 upper sideband, and then 223.415 in our Saturday night cavalcade of nets, where we have we already did 3 digital nets on 146.460. Welcome to participate. The DMR start PM, that's on DMR, and then D star on the same frequency at 7:15, and then D star, excuse me, at 7:30 on the same frequency. So you don't have to even change the, well, you can change radios, I think. At any rate, anybody else have any other announcements? We had a great breakfast this morning. There was only 7 of us, but we had a good time. It's always a good time when hams get together. We can see, well, we didn't have anybody. And Michael's clearing. We also have a net, a 10-meter net on 28.415 on Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. by Michael KM4YRF. That's at 7:30 p.m. 28.415, and that's tomorrow night. So be there, or be square, as they say, or not square. Be any way you want to be. Again, we live in an age of self-identification only. Any other announcements? Nothing heard. There's somebody, in case you're one, there's a guy on, was a guy, I think he's still there. He's on 28, I'm sorry, he's on 50.157. He was working on 6-meter contest on upper sideband, on 6 meters upper sideband. So as well, but since there's a contest, he could handle a few more contests. The west conditions are really crappy tonight. They were for me on DMR, and for, I don't know if they're always that way, but like I said, I have a new antenna on order, and it's backlogged. I won't have it probably till another 4 weeks, I'm guessing. It'll be first week in July, I think. But anyway, we're starting from the west. We're taking check-ins from there, but we're going to start with the mobile and short on time. Please come down. Nothing heard. We'll move. Okay, from the west, please come down. I'm sorry, one more time.
Yeah, Kilo 4 Bravo Whiskey Alpha, Ricky Portland.
Hello, Ricky. You doing well?
Doing really good. It's been a while, and I said, you know what, I'm going to check in tonight because I had the west. I don't know how long I'll be able to. So.
Very good, Ricky. Signal is really bad today because of the conditions, which have been consistently bad for a few days now. But no, I can hear you fine. It's just a lot. That's Kilo 4 Bravo Whiskey Alpha, and he's in Portland. His name is Ricky. He does the 7:30 on Thursdays, a Simplex net on 147.555, 147.555, 7 p.m. every Thursday night. Does a good job. West. Hey, how are you copying me tonight, Joel?
Yeah, man, you're kind of good now. Earlier, it's fine. I guess you did your
I could be, yeah, I'm having some difficulties in that area, but you know, you're a little noisy to me, noisier than your 5 watts. I can see why.
Well, I'm running cross memory feed, and I have no idea. They use watts. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't. What antenna are you using again?
It's that common number. I think the model number is got the word included noise.
Hopefully you got a new 700 coming, correct?
Yeah, but it won't be for a little 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh Lord, have take control, Bill. Did you ever figure out what was wrong with your other one?
No, I haven't torn it down yet. I'm not other than DX Engineering has 40 of them on back order.
Like
Yeah, very good.
no, this was a nice buddy, and I'll see y'all over on 16.
Very good. That was Joel in west of Ashland City. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Victor. Who else is good signal for a crossband HD kind of thing? Who else is west?
KC4T.
Yeah. How are you copying me tonight, Charles?
You're down about 3 estimates. You're about F4 to me there.
The conditions just aren't that good recently.
Yeah, I can see that. I was wondering what was going on when you started your monologue at the beginning why you was down so low, but I guess it's just conditions. After I have the T-Nets, I was on my way back from a wedding from the borough.
Oh, well, very good. I hope you had a good time. You can't, well, those things come before, most weddings come before ham radio. I'll put it that way.
Oh, yeah, my wife does it, so my cousins are married, but everything went well, and they had a good time. We all had a good time, and then we went out to eat before we come home, so just got home a few minutes ago.
November, Quebec. Who else is west?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
See, I didn't miss west this time. They're great.
Yeah, which one you start with?
Hey, you think I remember the points of the compass, wouldn't you?
I think your brain is more to point northward than.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know about that. Well, again, I'm going religiously now for almost 9 years. I don't know why I'd even do that.
Well, if you were like calling that spot fire.
I guess. I guess. Well, very good. Anything good for the net?
No, that's it. This is the Blue Angels. So anyway, that was my radio intake.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody else was copying the Blue Angels today. That was Greg at Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo in Antioch. Anybody else west? Hey, man, I can barely hear today.
Come back on that.
I hear you on Star today.
I know, it's terrible. The conditions are just awful.
Yeah, I don't. Again, it really affected. Joel tried to check out a DMR, and he sounded like a drunken sailor. The signal was so crazy.
I'm just like that, you know.
Well, yeah, it's funny. Anyway, no, I had to open up the squelch all the way to hear even you or net control.
Everybody to breakfast.
For India. On to the south, please come down. I you in there, Larry, a little pretty bad signal tonight. I'm not hearing you well at all. Yeah, very good. Yeah, the signals are really killing people tonight, especially Larry. He's down there in Rockville. That's Kilo Echo 4 Victor for a great try. Anyway, I'm curbing how bad the conditions are. That's Larry anyway. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra. East.
You missed that.
David. Which David?
Yes.
Oh, very good. David, are you there?
You're not hearing him at all, are you, Paul?
I don't.
Okay, I just saying, but they
Okay, very good. I was able to had to open up my squelch all the way to hear you there, David, but I did copy and I heard everything you said on that one. So very good. Yeah, favorable for even getting down to reading. Kilo India for November, Delta November. All right. Anybody else south or west or east? I mean, excuse me, I'm going backwards. East. You got anybody east?
yeah, boys, I'll be kidding. So,
Yeah, very good, Richard. Good to see you this morning.
good to be there. Good to see everybody. Definitely everybody. Yeah, but not the conditions tonight. I think there's a Chinese balloon hanging above the atmosphere somewhere. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think they're going to start dropping leaflets, and they're going to be those fortune cookie inserts.
And then we can throw them back at them and do more damage. Throw them back, and then we get drop them. Carry on. Talk to you again. KI4SIBS.
Very good. That's Richard and Stephanie in west, just a little bit west of Lebanon. Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo and Sierra Oscar Romeo. Who else is east?
KM4YRF.
Man, you broke my meter there, Michael.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, it just pegs it over past 60 over, man. It's funny.
Yeah, just watching.
On his HT, and he was doing 40 over on an HT. So
Yeah, you're right. Well, I'm happy to report that Rick and I got antennas taken down today at the old my 2 meter antenna up. Didn't get the 220 antenna up yet, but that's yet. So I'm a happy camper.
oh yeah, no, that's how you sound good. And the guys have made the progress. You know, your antennas actually get more mild than they do vertically.
You're probably right.
No, very good. You sound great.
See everybody at breakfast this morning, and it was especially good to see how much that Richard ate.
Not Rick.
Jimmy's been on a diet. He's lost the amount of weight. He's trying to get it off the belly next. So we'll see how that goes.
It takes a lot of work. Was there somebody else in there?
I want a seafood guy. Seafood, I eat it.
Oh yeah, I know, man. It's unbelievable how easy it is to do. I was almost. Oh no, I hit 300 pounds one time. That was about. Yeah, it's about 30 years ago. But man, was that big?
It's embarrassing, so I need to lose something myself. Okay, Michael, I gave you just found up there.
Okay, for SIB. There was a station there now with a nice X, another 40 or 50 feet. Now it sounds good now, but it'll be even better here in a little bit. Who else is east? Hello, Earl. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
I'm doing really good for getting to be an old man.
That's a good deal. Hope I'm
I guess. No, it's. I used to think people were. I'll be 74 this month. I'm like, like most. I used to think people my age were really, really old.
Yeah, well, I just turned 64 last week. I think we all used to, as they say in some circles, don't cut 25.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just thinking yesterday or today, as I grow older, I know a lot.
Yeah, I try not to keep track.
You're saying anything good for the net?
Not really. Just hang on tight, enjoy the ride.
Very good. That was Earl. He is in Noreen, east of the Seaton Park. And that's Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Who else is east? Going to the north.
WV0 and OO.
On the air that this was a test, Mark. You'd be killing the curve. Kind of a distorted, really good thing because you and Michael were actually both just, killing the curve on the test.
Well, that's good. I think I'm further away from you than Michael, though.
Oh yeah, Michael. He might be a mile. He might be, but you're about. I'm guessing about 6 or 7.
Yeah, I imagine. But anyway, good. Don't have anything for the net. Not doing anything particular over here. Just goofing.
That's what retirement is. It's a routine of goofing off, interrupted by your wife asking you to do something.
All right, that and doctor appointments.
Yeah, I know. Well, it got bad. She had some bunch of health problems, and she was 90 years old. 89 when she got here, and at 1 month I had.
Yeah, it's hardly worth coming home, is it?
It's just, it just comes with the territory, though. It really does, and some people suffer that more than others, obviously, because I've known, like my dad never went to the doctor until, he was practically dead.
Yeah. All righty, we'll carry on.
Very good. That was Mark. He's in Northwest Wilson County, Whiskey November Oscar with a big signal. Just like, it's like Michael's big. I wasn't looking at the meter though, but it doesn't matter. It was huge. Good solid. All right.
Comment.
Wes, was that you? Was that Wes? Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How's it going over there? How's my signal to you? Because you sound a little scratchy.
Well, I'm in the team. I pulled out your yard. F5, and I'm under 25 watts. Scratching
I can still hear you okay then.
away. I put a 6-meter FM rig in the Jeep. It's FM. So you guys go. I'll be listening on the 6-meter FM calling frequency. What I've got. If anybody's going to switch over, I'm on the 2 side. Throw that out there.
Which frequency now? It's 50.5. Which is it?
No, it's the FM calling frequency. 62.5. Just trying to see who we can get on. I talked to Kevin, take him where I see. That's the only local guy. Tried Robin.
All right, very good. That was Wes. He's over there, north Wilson County. He's monitoring 52.525 FM, 52.525 for those of you who want to give him a shot here before we get over on 50.135. So 52.525 FM. Now we're going to be on 50.135. Those are the 2 frequencies you might want to look at. See, very good, Wes. That was Kilo Echo 4 Tango. Who else is east or north?
Kilo Charlie 9, Echo Tango Sierra, Paul, North Mount Juliet.
Hey, Paul. Good. Good.
Yeah, I am for a little bit. It's nice. Actually, I just worked a station in.
The fellow I told you about on where didn't hear me. There was a guy on 50.157 on a contest, 6-meter contest, and he said there was stuff coming in up. That was earlier.
Oh, great, cool. Yeah. No, other than that, was down at the air show today. Watched the Blue Angel.
Yeah, it is cool. I haven't seen them in a long time, but air shows, I don't know. to me as an adult as they used to be when I was young.
Yeah, I still like them. I don't know. I think it's pretty amazing stuff. The kids definitely. It was their first air show. I dragged them along. I knew they'd have a good time as long as they could handle the heat. But we all survived.
Yeah. Did they have anything else on display?
Yeah, they had all kinds of stuff. They had a refueler, a bunch of helicopters. They did, in a show they had the F-35, the new one. Yeah, they're around 8:30, and we didn't get bored, I guess.
Yeah. $1 billion. Well, not $1 billion, probably several hundred billion. I forget on that. It must be gold plated.
Budget over schedule, everything, but it was pretty impressive what it could do. I'll say that.
Well, one of the reasons I'll just say it's critical or important when that happens, when they're building an airship like that, is because they've already got pre-orders from everybody from Egypt to Israel to Norway to Sweden. All kinds of countries are buying those things.
Yeah. Hope they. Well, I guess the taxpayer money. So I hope they get their money back. But I guess we're paying for it anyway, aren't we?
I guess we always.
Oh yeah.
Think how much fuel that air show was eating up.
Well, yeah, I have an idea.
Yeah, no, I remember reading. I forget what it is now, but they actually saw a statistic, for instance, on the amount of in transporting things and aircraft, and the fighter bombers all went to the Middle East under I don't remember what, Afghanistan, or I think it was Afghanistan, and it was unbelievable how much fuel it was. It was in the billions a gallon.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Anything in aviation's a fuel thirsty device.
Amazing how much money we spend on that kind of stuff. I know that, we used to chew up on my little destroyer I served on. We chewed, depending on what activity, we were doing some heavy activities. In just a couple, 3 days, we could chew up 250,000 gallons.
If you crossed an ocean, was that pretty much everything you had?
We could go, oh gosh, go from, let's say, from the United States East Coast all the way. I'm just to make it easy. I was never in the Mediterranean. You could go from there, for instance, on about a tank. Speed with all cylinders operating, and if you had all 4 boilers trying to do full speed, it lasted.
Were those like turbine engines on there?
No, it was steam driven turbines.
Yeah.
I know they were powerful, and that was the name of the game all those years. But now they're all gas turbine engines and electric powered shafts.
Oh, okay. So sort of like a locomotive, the generator running motors for the screws.
Absolutely, yeah. It's all done by electric now, and they got fancy in the last. It's been about 50 years now, but. Well, I don't know how long they've been doing it, but they had the variable speed prop, the variable pitch props, and the newer ships of the last 25. They all have. Not only do they have variable pitch props, they can reverse them at full speed and stop.
But the Titanic wish they had that.
Yeah, I wish they did too. But again, that's really old school. But even they had boilers. It was a boiler-driven ship. Anyway, nothing else for the net.
No, sir. Thanks.
All right, very Juliet. Kilo Charlie 9 Echo Tango Sierra. Who else is north?
Comment. Just I might as well check with you. This is Dave. That's NHQ. I heard you speaking about to go head down to the boiler room, and I need a BT punch.
Oh yeah, very good. Right, yeah, you didn't go down there for a bucket of steam.
I was going for the BT punch when I first got off the ship.
Yeah, only you didn't get past the first.
Yeah, there was someone that was
Yeah, very good. Yeah. All right. Anyway, good to have you in here. That was Hayes in Andersonville, November 8th. Who else is north? And nobody else any place anywhere? Do we have any relays? Anybody who has a fake call? All righty, we'll stop right there. The weather must be good and the other activities must be big. This last night was 16 and today it's 18. But we're going to move right over to 50. No, 144, 240. Don't let me make that mistake. 144, 240. So I'll see you there in a moment unless somebody complains. All righty. 144, 240 it is. We'll see you there in a minute. This is Kilo 4, Pop Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net here on 144, 240. Ins from the west, please come now. Very good. Got you in there, Charles. You sound good. KC4TNQ. Charles is in west. Who else is west? Anybody else? I can't hear anybody. I'm hearing nothing. Charles, are you hearing anything?
That's a negative. I think you back up to your normal F7 sideband, though.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm not copying anybody besides you, though. Is there anybody else out there? Please come now.
KM4.
And where you been?
Well, I was waiting for you to call east.
I was waiting for anybody to show up that would come in. Very good. KG4. I thought I was going deaf there on my Kilo Go 4 Indian and with Victor. We had Michael, KM4YRF. Who else is west? I don't hear Greg in there tonight. In there, Stan. Very good. I didn't hear you. Did you miss the 2 meter? In there, that was Kilo Mike 4. Hotel. He's in Lebanon. Who else is east? Nobody else east or north? Very good. Do I sound off frequency to you? Yeah, that makes sense. I just left it where nobody complained too much.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, no, you sound okay. You sound a little off to me, but that's because I'm off. Yeah, very good. That was Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar Oscar, and that's Mark. And anybody else, please come down.
Kilo Charlie 9, Echo Tango Sierra.
You sound pretty good today there, Paul.
Everybody sounded good here in Sideband today.
Yeah, very good. It's still noisier than normal, though.
Yeah, a little bit, yep.
Echo Tango Sierra in North Mount Juliet. Who else? Any place, anywhere? I would say I had east. Who else? Hey, was I not able to hear you apparently on Greg on 2 meters up beside me? I'm sorry. On where was anybody? I called out earlier and you weren't there. What happened? Yeah, I thought you were going to check in on West. Yeah, sounds good. How are you copying people tonight? Yeah, it's all right. Okay. No big deal on sideband, really. It's hardly worth making. That was Greg and Ant. Yeah, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is any place anywhere? And you are a day late and dollar short. You missed the first big net, and then you come over here, Chris.
Yep, I know. I just got in.
Good, good timing. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-ray Echo. Anything big going on your over there in your part of Rural Hill?
Got back from the parents' house and a little visit, and we came back from a mini vacation type thing, and that's about it.
Yeah, cool. Couple days.
Yeah, a few days. It was a work thing for me, and she got away for a couple of those days as well. So
I did that a couple of times with my ex-wife. One time it was to, and the best one that we had was it was a work.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, there was a conference down there, and I said, "Hey, you want to go?" And she said, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah, this was the same.
Golf 4 Charlie X-ray Echo. Who else? For sandbaggers? Nope, don't hear anything. So I'm going over to 50.135. We'll see you there. K4PEW. Is the frequency in use? Okay, yeah, there's a 6 meter contest apparently. KO4 OTV, and that's Joel in West Ashland City. Who else is West? Please come in. All right, got you in there. Really low signal tonight there. That's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. I could hear you though. Thankfully, I'm wearing headphones. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey Paul in Mount Juliet. My 6. Very good. What was the call again, please? Yeah, I'm not copying that station. A couple of stations were trying to check in there, and I couldn't copy both of them. Who else is? Say again. All right. Who else do we have? Are you copying any of those stations, Mark? No, there's a contest going on 6 meters, and I'm not sure if I made contact with the guy or not. I guess it's been so rough.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything else in there now.
All right. Anybody else? You did. on the air tonight.
I'm sorry, you're Echo Mary 9, 6, Mary 12, Echo Mary 12, lower. Lane 5, Fox.
Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey. Please say again. Lima Fox Delta, this is K4 PEW. All right, I'm closing that. He can't hear me, and I don't think anybody else can either. Does anybody want to check in? All right, going over to Mike. Are you? Oh, you're not there. We're going to go over to 223.
AM4, why are you?
Hey, Greg, and hey, Michael. Oh, boy, that was noisy on 6 meters, too. I'm sorry, you're a little bit noisy tonight there, Greg. Yeah, there's a lot of contesting going on. Couldn't tell if they were talking to me or somebody else because well, anyway, there's a lot of traffic out there.
How's my signal tonight?
Oh, it's
I've got this little this little 220 beam laying on the.
well, you got to get that patented.
Yeah, I got to get that up, but at least I got it hooked up and I can check in.
Gregor.
Yeah, pretty much full scale. Well, yeah, you have a great signal. You must be pointing right. Well, actually, I'm pointed kind of Paul, so I'm not sure. That's right. Good deal. All I got to do is put this one on a pole. It'll be easy. But I got her done while I was listening.
Anybody? There's Jack. Jack, you sound a little weaker tonight on this band.
I think everybody's done tonight on all the bands.
Yeah, it wasn't too good. Bad conditions, and then plus, were you able to hear?
I can hear everybody, but nobody can hear me. And that's going on too.
Contesters couldn't hear me.
Bad all around. Jack, how's my signal to you? Well, good deal. You are to me. So you got your 620 Brandon. All. But I tell you what, it was funny because my 10-meter antenna was not tuned on 6 over here.
I'm closing out the 220 net here.
Well, I figured Paul would be able to hear me anyway, but
Forgot it was still running. I'm closing out the net.